We want to update everybody on some breaking news we continue to follow this morning. Serious repercussions after our Canadian women's soccer team was accused of spying on New Zealand, allegedly using drones to record their practice. This is ahead of tomorrow's match. Joining us with more this morning is John Molinaro. He's the founder of TFC Republic. Welcome to your morning.
Hey, Anne-Marie, how are you?
I'm good, but I wish we had something more positive to discuss. About an hour ago, we learned that the head coach, Bev Priestman, is not going to be present at the game. What do you read both from her statement and the fact that 2 other people have been sent home?
Well, I think they're trying to get ahead of this. I mean, the fact that Priestman removed herself from the game tomorrow against New Zealand, and the fact that she's sent the 2 assistant coaches home. I think it's just a way for Canada to try and get ahead of this before further repercussions might come down, whether it's from the IOC or from FIFA. So it's really interesting that that this takes place literally on the eve of the game tomorrow against New Zealand. So and really, I'm kind of watching with keen interest to see if any further action is going to be taken against Canada.
Well, and I wonder if maybe Bev said, "Look, I'll step away so that the team can continue to play." I think the question everybody has is, why? We walk into these Olympics as the gold medal defending champions. Drones are obvious. They're not quiet. They're easy to see. Why would this happen? How did this happen?
I don't have a good answer for that. I really don't. I mean, I think about even, why against New Zealand. With all due respect to New Zealand, it's a team that Canada has only lost once to in 15 games since they first played each other. And, the only time that Canada has lost to New Zealand was in 1987. Canada is ranked number 8 in the world right now in the FIFA World Rankings. New Zealand is number 28. So really, I wouldn't think that they would need sort of to collect any intelligence via drones to find anything out new about New Zealand. And it's a team that they've played in recent years and have done quite well against. So this is all just quite baffling to me. I'm not quite sure what these 2 assistants were doing. And from the sounds of it, although I certainly don't want to say definitively, it doesn't sound like, Bev Priestman, the Canadian coach, had any knowledge of this or, endorsed this. So it sounds like these 2 people kind of acted on their own. But it's just really baffling to me as to why they would go to this length to spy on New Zealand of all teams.
Scandal is the dirty word at the Olympics. Nobody wants that kind of taint on them. What does this do if they do win this match tomorrow? I would imagine that as this investigation unfolds, it's a tainted win, or it feels like it anyway at this point.
I think so. I mean, I think there would certainly be that sort of taint, if Canada does go on to win. But again, I think people would have to remember New Zealand, with all due respect, not on the same level as Canada, so Canada would probably win anyway. And if Canada goes on to win, reach the goal, the medal podium for a 4th consecutive time, I would think this would be quickly forgotten. But in the interim, it would certainly raise a lot of questions about what kind of advantage Canada got from spying on New Zealand.
The story is quickly unfolding. Can you remind us, John, who is all investigating? I know that New Zealand is the one who initially flagged it. Yeah. Who's all looking into it right now?
Well, obviously, the COC has kind of sent out their statement, and so they're Canada's kind of self-policing itself, but the IOC is certainly probably going to look into this as well, and FIFA, which is World Soccer's governing body, because they have a stake in this as well. They might be looking into it as well. So it's as I said, I don't think we're done hearing about this yet. There could be more ramifications or sanctions coming down for Canada.
Yeah, just a distraction that people don't need ahead of their Olympic run. Hey, John, I know that it was an early start for you, so we appreciate you joining us this morning. Thank you.
You're welcome anytime, Anne-Marie.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.